What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Make sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. And this is that one of the beautiful Badger Legion members. How do you become a member of the Badger Legion, you ask? Well, you can just simply watch and comment, and that makes you Badger Legion adjacent. Or you can actually subscribe, and then you are solidly in the Badger Legion. And then if you actually join the channel, oh, well, then you're like an officer of some sort. You're certainly a higher rank than everyone else. But here we have one of the Badger Legion, as I say, Gathas of Persia. Not trolling. Have you ever thought of doing follow-ups on issues that other tubers never do? For example, I am still curious about the stockholder war going on in Disney. I can't find any news about the subject. Are the stockholders going to get rid of Iger because he is still doing the devil's work, i.e. the acolyte? Well, indeed, he is, Gathas. I'm sure I'm butchering your name and you'll let me know in the comments, but that's all right. I'll say it better next time, boss. Here we have, let's talk about that. I was going to. The actual vote of all of this is coming up April 3rd. But let's wind back the clocks at least a week. What happened? These investors wouldn't dare cross any of you. Either way, no, it's been going on for about a year or so, but it's really ramping up now. And that fight is, of course, between Bob Iger as CEO and one of the main players in the Trian investment group, and a guy that's been trying to get a hold of Disney and return it to, forget the traditional values, just profitability, which ironically would mean returning to traditional values and stop pushing your horrible leftist politics and LGBTQIA plus not so secret agenda. And so here we go. Over a week ago, Disney slammed activist investor Peltz as disruptive and destructive, says his proxy fight seems more about vanity than belief in a company. And of course, that is the Disney spin that Nelson Peltz is just an Ike Perlmutter and the Jay Rizzullo, who was in line to be CEO before he was passed over the first time Bobby left. And so they're just saying he's a jilted lover. And of course, Nelson Peltz here, who they say just wants to destroy Disney instead of save it, even though, as we will find out in a moment here, that they have more stock than anyone. But here, and of course, Trian, they comment, they respond to this. This is a couple days later than that, responding, no, disingenuous. They're very sad that they're not actually being serious, that they're trying to obfuscate. And here we say, Trian loves the Walt Disney Company and believes it has unparalleled assets and opportunities and every reason to grow and prosper. That is why the Trian Group is one of Disney's largest shareholders, with a stake worth more than $3.5 billion, and has been noted, Bob Iger has sold over 90% of his own stock. So here they again say that Trian's only objective in the campaign is to help Disney and all of its shareholders, just as Trian has sought to do during its 20-year history at more than 24 well-respected public companies. Then moving forward, because it seems like an uphill battle, Disney is using all the dirty tricks, all the propaganda, literal propaganda videos with horrible voiceovers. And here we have this. Disney's board seats for Nelson Peltz are a long shot. He's winning just the same. Now, this is, of course, before today's news, but they are again just pointing out that, and Elon Musk joined in on this too, so take that for what you will. Trian and its partners have secured more than $3 billion worth of Disney stock, and it's demanding 2 board seats. And for having that much stock in their control, that seems pretty reasonable. Now, unfortunately, here is the other news, and that is that Disney, this was just 13 hours ago, Disney has received its own endorsement from another proxy. And I know it's boring, but here it is really leading to the soul of the country. The proxy firm is just another group of rich people that have control of people's money, and they're siding with Disney and saying, yes, we will be voting along with them. So that's not good. And in response to that, Trian has released this letter. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I do just want to read this. This is from their Restore the Magic campaign. And it just says, for more than a century, Disney has captivated millions of people all over the world with unforgettable films and experiences. Like you, Trian loves Disney and wants to see the company succeed. With its iconic franchises, global presence and scale, unparalleled customer loyalty, and enviable commercial flywheel, Disney and its shareholders should prosper. And that's the key here. It has everything. It had every franchise under the sun, and all it had to do was in good faith even somewhat accurately adapt all of them, and it couldn't even do that. But despite its many advantages, Disney has lost its way. Disney fell from its #1 position at the box office, was late to enter the streaming business, and it has little numbers at the top citing all of this. So if you are interested in this, by all means, go to restoreToMagic.com and you can look at this yourself. I'm just going to read as is. It has. Again, Disney fell from its #1 position at the box office, was late to enter the streaming business, doubled down on linear TV at the wrong time, a mistake made by many a streaming company, I can tell you that. As a result, financial performance has deteriorated, and bless them for not even inserting the copious amounts of politics and agenda that would be my asterisk 5 here, or for 6. As a result, financial performance has deteriorated, with earnings per share, free cash flow, operating income, and many other key metrics. Yeah, not even mentioning all their dumbness with Florida and the Parental Rights in Education Act. Not the Don't Say Gay bill, because that was never in there. It was don't talk about any sexuality, regardless of straight, gay, lesbian, whatever the hell it was. Yeah, all bad, but there was all bad. So the vote is April 3rd. So this is everything up until now. I will let you know if anything significant happens until then. And just this is the last little bit we got today, that this is the guy, one of the men, Peoples, in talks to take over for Bob Iger, if in fact they are able to remain choosing who is CEO, and Nelson Peltz doesn't come in and just oust everyone. I don't think that'll happen. But yeah, so that's just that. Gathas of Persia, I hope that was your answer to what is currently going on with the Disney shareholder, Trian versus Disney, Bobby versus Nelson Peltz. I hope you weren't too bored. If you're still with me, there it is. And we will be back April 3rd to see the results of the vote, or at least talk about the fact that they did vote. So let me know what you think about this in the comments. Make sure to like, share, and sub if you have done that. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. And if you're even just liking the videos, it's the only way this damn algorithm, hallowed be her name, because it is a woman. It has to be the algorithm. Yeah, please. Thank you. And well,
bye.